Good morning, guys. Well, I am just out of the shower and I'm looking kind of a hot mess, but that's besides the point. So today's video is all about my hair, which is very interesting to me that I have anybody interested in how I do my hair, because I kind of think that I have like problem hair that I always have to deal with. But anyway, I'm flattered that you're interested to see how I do it, and Evie is going to be at my feet, so we'll see how this whole thing goes. But anyway, so I will probably record a whole different intro of show you like what it looks like at the end and then get back to this, but whatever. So, alright. So basically what I do, let me show you what I use in the shower. I have shown this a couple of times, but it is like incredibly important to me. This is like the key thing. It's Ren Pure. I get it at Target. I will link it below. It's their biotin and collagen formula, and I love it because it comes in these, you know, big pump bottles, so they last for flippin' ever, and they make your hair smell good and manageable. My hair texture is more I would say it's like medium to fine, but pregnancy and postpartum has changed my hair big time. So I definitely have issues with like postpartum hair loss. My hair used to be kind of curly, now it's just kind of more like frizzy. It was super thick in my last pregnancy. It got like so long, so thick, like best hair ever. I thought maybe it would come back, we'll see. But it was amazing, and it stayed that way for like 6 months after I had my daughter, and then it like all just started like coming out and really just being really sensitive, so like it would break easily, yada 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 yada. Anyway, so these shampoos save my butt. I love them. Then the other thing that I do is I love this. This is the Alba Botanica Hawaiian Leave-In Conditioning Mist. Drinking up coconut milk. It is phthalate-free, paraben-free. And same with these products. I try really hard to stick with things that are like sulfate, paraben, phthalate-free, so that my hair, you know, stays healthy. Anyway, so this stuff is absolutely amazing. I always spray it through, especially at my ends, but I'm careful not to use like a ton of it. I actually did already spray it a little bit. And then I use just like a big paddle brush. It makes my hair so much easier to brush out. And the smell of this, I am telling you, you will thank me. Your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, whomever, will thank me because it just smells so good. And I think that in the cooler months, it's really important to make sure that you have like a leave-in conditioner in your hair so that you are, you know, you're moisturized, you're ready to go throughout the day. By the way, please excuse the kind of black eye I'm rocking right now. Or not rocking, oh my gosh, it's awful. I got too vigorous after Halloween trying to take my Halloween makeup off. I'll insert a picture right here. I did the Day of the Dead like sugar skull, and it was so fun to do and it was so cool, but I used, pregnancy out of breath, I used black lipstick because they, at like all the Halloween stores, I procrastinated as usual, and they were out of my, well, they were out of Halloween makeup, so I just got like Halloween lipsticks and stuff, and it was really hard to remove, so I was like scrubbing around my eyes, which was really stupid. So anyway, I got a black eye. I'm not getting like beaten at home. Yeah, I let my hair get like pretty dry. Most times I let my hair air dry, but for the purpose of this video, I will show you how I blow it out, and I typically do like 2 sections. I always have like a bunch of these little handy dandy clips. They come in so handy. You can get them at salad, you can get them like anywhere, I'm sure you know. My hair. I actually just cut off about 6, maybe 7 inches of my hair. It still seems pretty long, but I'm actually not used to it. I miss my long hair. So anyway, I'm kind of getting used to that. I'm growing it back out, but all right. So I've got that leave-in conditioner in. And I do think it's important to have a blow dryer that you keep on a medium setting. You don't want too much heat on your hair. Like even when you do it, not a lot. And definitely don't focus a lot of the heat toward the ends. I always focus the heat on my roots. It helps it to just fluff up. And because the ends of your hair are always more susceptible to damage, it just keeps some of the damage away. So I find that really helpful too. Make sure open this up so I can see you in the mirror. What's Mama doing? What are you doing, Lovey? She's like, why are you talking while you're doing your hair? You're a little crazy. Alright. It takes so much less time for me to blow dry my hair now that it's like, honestly, that it's thinned out a little bit, and that that I cut it, so. All right. I know it's kind of weird, but I typically try to like take the, let me see, I already messed it up, but the wet part around and leave the part I did in the back. And I always flip my hair around for some reason like this. I've never watched myself blow dry my hair before, and it's very bizarre. I'm sure I make some weird faces and I just look on that. I used to flip my hair over and all that like when I was younger, but I just don't really think it does that much. I mean, maybe for a minute it keeps the volume in, but I just don't think it really makes that big of a difference for me, so I don't bother. Alright, so I am and I don't dry it 100%. I would say I dry my hair about 90%. I definitely like to leave, you know, leave some dampness in it, and I will show you why in just a second. So there are these little things that I think are like miracles that I've never seen anybody talk about, and that is these little pillow rollers. I live by these, love these. They're absolutely amazing to me. So you can get them at CVS or Walgreens or anything like that. And pumpkin. Anyway, they're super cheap, super easy to get. They come in a pack of, I don't know, maybe like, I don't even know. Probably 10, something like that. I do use just the same paddle brush, and I kind of will tease my hair up just a bit. I don't know why. It's just sort of a habit at this point because it doesn't really do much. Maybe it just kind of helps me find my part, I suppose. I brush it out sort of where I'm going to part my hair. My hair is so soft, it smells so good right now. I love that stuff. It's amazing. Alba Botanica. Okay, so I have my hair basically how I'm gonna do it, and then I take it in pretty large sections. If you had thicker hair, you'd want to do it a little bit smaller. And I wrap it around the end. And I just roll it up, not too far, because I'm really just trying to focus that curl that I want, like the body wave that I want on the end. And then make sure to brush each section through. I'm gonna get a little more light in here. Okay, so I do, so it looks a little bit big. I try to keep them roughly the same size, but it doesn't matter too much. It's just the smaller ones will have a little bit more curl. This pregnancy out of breath thing is so funny. I always sound like I've just done a marathon. Yeah, but I try to keep them, and then this is what I'll do. And then when I'm doing my makeup, basically is when I'm letting these curls kind of lock in a bit, and then by the time I'm done with my makeup, and if I can, like if I have extra time before I'm leaving or whatever, I'll just keep them in until right before I leave. Yeah, and then if I have a special occasion or something I'm doing, I'll show you guys, but I have Bellamy extensions, and it's so sad because I just had to cut off so much of those extensions, and you know, they're expensive. It was a splurge for me for sure, so I had to cut them to match the length of my hair, and it just about killed me because I know it's gonna grow. But so I have them curled, and they hold a curl for forever. So if I'm going somewhere, I'll pop those in as well last minute. And with the curl that I get from these things, and then those being curled, it's just a really bouncy, like healthy, natural looking body wave of a curl, and that's kind of what I'm into. I do like the look of like a curling wand and curling irons and stuff, but just because of the health of my hair, I've really been trying to just find ways to not use heat, to or to use it at an absolute minimum. Like I said, I very rarely actually blow dry my hair. That was just so that you could see how I do it when I do. And I only do that like if I haven't washed my hair and I have somewhere I have to be in my hair, that's always good. Anyway, so yeah, sorry this takes a bit. I'll probably just fast forward through all this and you'll just see my mouth moving the whole time. I wonder what the hell was she saying, and why didn't she just keep her mouth shut? Okay, last one. So it doesn't take too long. It's really, really easy and kind of foolproof. Yeah. If you leave this in overnight, it will also be like, it will last you for days, and you will not have to worry about it falling out. But for me, if I just leave it in for a few hours, I will lose, I'd say about 50% of the curl that I see initially when I remove them. But I still like the look even a couple hours later. It's just a good body wave and it stays enough. Okay, so it's a really hot look, right? Anyway, so this is sort of what I do before I do my makeup. And then I come back in, so I will just give it about an hour or two, I guess, and then I will see you guys back and we will do the unveiling of this. I will tease it just a tiny bit, spray it with like a flexible hold, and then I'll probably pop in the extensions just so you can see what that looks like also. So see you back. Hey guys, so I'm sorry I'm kind of whispering. My daughter is asleep in the other room, and I just wanted to finish up this video real quick while she was, but it's so close that I have to keep a little bit quiet. So anyway, all right, so I'm gonna take out, I did my makeup and got myself dressed for the day, and now I'm gonna take these little curlers out. that's what the curls look like when you initially take them out. So they look a little bit funny. But I like to just kind of finger them a bit. And I'll take a brush and comb through them. That's kind of the curl you get. It's so pretty. It's like a bouncy kind of, a little bit vintage, body wavy kind of curl. For some reason this one always ends up looking longer than this one. This one just curls right up. But it ends up kind of going down later on. So I'm gonna brush this out a bit, tease it a bit, and then I will show you what it looks like with extensions in. But that's kind of my usual go-to curls. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. And yes, I should use a teasing comb, but I'm lazy and I like to use one tool if I can. So this little brush kind of does it all for me. Okay. Yeah. So that's essentially how I do my hair. And now I'm gonna put in those extensions, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my hair is shorter, I cut my Bellamy extensions. This is just a single weft. Which I've curled, which the curl's kind of fallen out, but it's still got a little bit of that curl at the bottom. And typically I actually just do one weft. If I'm gonna put it in, I just feel like it kind of reinforces the curl, and I don't like feeling the weight of it. So I just kind of lift up like a chunk, go around the crown. I'm so used to doing this at this point. I've already teased it up enough, just that little bit that I did before, so that it goes in easily, it's lightweight enough, and that just gives me a little bit of extra, you know, something, so that it kind of reinforces that curl. I'll make sure everything is more kind of wavy than curly. And like I said, it will kind of fall out a little bit, so if it seems like super curly right now, it won't be quite that much, but it will hold some texture and some weight. I may just put them both in, why not? We'll just go out of them today. I don't typically get this dressed up, so it's like, why not kind of have fun? All right, so I'll just go right underneath the weft that I just put in. Snap this one in as well. Okay. Now that is some big hair. I really need to get a teasing comb. Haven't had one in quite a while, but okay. Alrighty. Then I always try to make sure that I kind of separate them in twists so that they're not like, it's not like one big hunk. Yeah, that's it. Then I'll just give like a little bit of body spray hairspray, and I'm good to go. So that is the finished look. I don't have my hairspray. I have no idea where it is. My daughter must have taken it, so we'll see if I can find that. I usually just use Aussie, like flexible hold. So anyway, I hope you like this hair routine. I hope that it shows you a little bit of what I do. Like I said, on a normal, it's a rare thing for me to wear extensions, but for the sake of showing you, like, you know, what a full thing of me doing my hair, I thought I would just go for it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this hair tutorial and it gave you some pointers, and thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video.